Can't lie, I was panicking a bit because I never thought I would have had to do this in the next 4 years, let alone in 6 months. Tell a funny and slightly embarrassing story about the groom, or the story about how you met each other, Google suggested, but don't let it drag on too long. Well, I met Jonathan 22 years ago, and it can't have been too much fun because I can vaguely remember crying all day. No, I think that as much as I'd like to share one of the many embarrassing and funny stories I've got about you, Bar, I'd much rather recount a more personal memory. And don't worry, it'll be short and not too funny, kind of like you. We had just finished having a hamburger at Los Choris, or Damburger, if you pronounce it like the Greens. My dad had just mentioned he needed a haircut urgently, which was odd because it looked as if he had gotten it cut 3 days ago. But I've learned not to question my dad's ways. He's older and wiser, or maybe just older because I'm still unsure about the wise bit. We started walking towards his barber, which was a good 20 minutes away from the restaurant. As we walked, we did the usual. We talked about life and uni, had the occasional father-son banter, and I heard some of the new dad jokes, which are always terrible. Yet, as I walked, I saw something different in the way he was behaving. My dad looked like he was nervous, which is something I've only ever seen twice, maybe 3 times in my lifetime. As if on cue, he took a deep breath and started talking. "I've been thinking about this for a long time," he said, "and I want to propose to Jenny." He held his breath, awaiting my reaction. Of course, me being the perfect son, I started smiling, feeling so immensely proud of him, and asked him what he had planned. He let a sigh of relief, much like a balloon deflating, and began telling me all about it, mentioning he had the ring ready as well. He looked so happy at my follow-up question, he almost began to skip through the streets of Kumbaya. As far as I'm concerned, the only other time I've seen him walk with a grin remotely similar on his face was when he had a cart full of Maltesers, digestives and crunchies. So I stopped to give him a hug, feeling so happy for him. And how could I not? Knowing my dad's found someone so patient and kind as Jenny, someone who enjoys doing similar activities and hobbies, and more importantly, someone who wants to share those experiences with him. That being said, I've seen Jenny eat chocolates, and I know that's something she does not want to share with him. All jokes aside, I'm very glad you both find each other. You make each other very happy, and what better way to celebrate that than having us here today. So on a quick side note, I was told I had to do this in Spanish, German, and English. So here it goes, all in one. Pa, padre, Darito, te amo, I love you, and ich liebe dich. Hopefully, now that you're with Jenny, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. So please, join me in raising a glass to the happy couple. To the bride and the groom.
The bride and the groom. Bravo. Bravo.
You're going to do that in German now?